Greetings, tribe. This is your brother, Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor, coming to you live and in full effect. Thank you for joining me. Please give me the thumbs up, like, subscribe to my videos, or dislike, comment, just interact with my content. You can also donate via PayPal and Cash App, and you can contact me via Instagram or email. That information will be down in the details below. Just check under the video if you want to reach out to me about anything. All right, fam, let's get into it. More food for thought. I want to title this one, A Few Good Men. All we need is a few good men to stand on our principles and to be an example. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that. I just want to start off by saying, if you feel like you are living a life that isn't the life you dream of, you need to take massive action. That's important. Take massive action. What you have, where you are at this time, take massive action. Take one giant leap in a direction that you're trying to move toward your goal, toward your vision, toward your plan. Take one giant leap. There's no time for baby steps. We're running out of time. We don't have all the time in the world. Each and every day going by, people getting older and older out here. You got kids, you have family, you have people depending on you. You can't be wasting your time out here. Take massive action. It's very important. You can't be pussyfooting around. You can't be dragging your feet. You can't be half-assing, half-stepping. Take massive action. Just do it. It's that simple. Make the choice. Make the decision. Move towards your dream, towards your goal. Number 2, I would say practice every day and stick to your plan. We've already gone over this before. I've made a few videos about these topics. Stick to your plan. Work every day. Practice every day. Develop yourself. Develop your skills. Eat right. Exercise. Practice. Go to the range. Work on your hand-to-hand combat skills. Whatever it takes, by any means necessary. Prepare yourself. Get ready. Practice. Stay sharp. Number 3, don't make a permanent decision for a temporary circumstance. And it's very important. Once again, don't make a permanent decision for a temporary circumstance. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Never reply when you're angry. Never make a decision when you're happy. You're easily manipulated that way. People play on your emotions. Never make an important decision when you're angry. Never decide on something when you're happy. It's very important. We have to stay focused. We have to stay sharp. Keep our wits about us. It's a lot of things that happen, and people can make permanent decisions to ruin things, or to hurt somebody, or make a decision that there's no going back from. They call it burning bridges. We should not be out here burning bridges, family. We need to be building. We're builders. We're masons. We're building. You either build or destroy. So don't burn your bridges. Build your bridges. We need those bridges. Even if you're upset with somebody, don't burn the bridge down. Let cooler heads prevail. And 4, I just wanted to ask my fam, I wanted to ask you all some questions that I often ask myself, and I would like you to ask yourself, and to see what type of answer, what type of honest answer you can truly give yourself. What new skill or knowledge have you acquired this year? This whole year that went by, have you learned anything new? Have you acquired any new skills? All right, that's the first question. What new skills or new knowledge have you acquired this year? You know, what books have you read? What have you studied? What degrees have you put under your belt? What have you mastered? Have you learned anything new? We always have to strive to better ourselves each and every day, learn something new, push ourselves, have goals, have standards, always learning, a student of life. That's up to all of us. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. Always strive for something new, more information, greater knowledge, more understanding. It's never too late. The next question I want you to ask yourself is, do you love what you spend most of your time doing? Ask yourself that. Do you love it? It's only 24 hours in a day. The day goes so fast. We spend about, let's say, 7 or 8 of those hours sleeping. Then maybe another 7 or 8 of those hours working. Maybe 8 or 9 hours working. And then you have some family time. You might have a little bit of private time. Are you setting aside 1 hour every day to work on your dream, to work on your goals? At least 1 hour? Are you doing that? Are you doing something that's making you happy? Are you finding the time to go to the gym, to exercise? Are you finding that hour minimum every day to work on your goals, to push your visions, to move forward, to be more successful, to accomplish more? Are you doing that? What are you spending most of your time each and every day doing? Is it something you love, or are you just going through the motions? And then the last question, one of the last questions I want you to ask yourself is, who do you want to be like? Who do you look up to? Who do you want to emulate? Who's a role model for you? Who's an example? Somebody that you look up to. I would say choose 3 of those people. One, I would say choose somebody, if your body isn't exactly how you want it to be, if you think you could be healthier, if you think you could be more toned, if you think your muscles could be bigger, if you think you could be in better shape, find somebody that you could emulate yourself after physically. Maybe they got the type of physique that you might want to have or aspire to have. That's one, if you're not as healthy as you would like. Number 2, the second person, a businessman or businesswoman. Find somebody who you can aspire to be like, who has a business model that you can emulate after, or somebody who has multiple entrepreneurial endeavors that you can, try to emulate or try to mold in a way that benefits you, that you can, take that blueprint and apply it to your life. Try to walk in their footsteps. A businessman, a businesswoman. There's plenty of them out there. Plenty of entrepreneurial minds. It's always good to learn from others. And finally, socially. Somebody who you can look at their social life, look at their contributions, look at how they live, look at how they treat their family, things that they do, charities they care about, things that they give back to, events that they're a part of. Socially, what kind of impact do you want to make? What kind of person do you want your community, your family, your friends, your legacy? What do you want that to look like? Do you want to give back to the community? Do you want to have maybe a statue or plaques put up of you somewhere that you gave back, that you are somebody who is really out here making a difference? Socially, What do you want to give back? That's what it's all about. Building toward the future. Building for these babies. All right, well, that's pretty much all I have for today. Like I said, I just want to reiterate the main topic of this. All we need is a few good men. Start off with 50, make it 100, make it 1,000. We need to stand together, stand strong, unite, arm in arm, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. There's no stopping us. Nothing in the history of this planet can stop us if we stand together, if we unite. Man to man, toe to toe, head to head, shoulder to shoulder. I got your back, you got my back. Nothing can stop us. That's the biggest fear. That's one of their biggest fears. Nothing and nobody can stop us. All we need is a few good men. All we need. I just want to end this little chat with the family with a quote. You know how I like to do it. I actually have 2 quotes, so I'm just gonna go for it. All right, quote. I will not wait for an opportunity that may never come, end quote. Quote. Chances are never given, they're taken like interceptions, end quote. That's Mick Mills. I love that one. All right. Once again, this is your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moore. Thank you for rocking with me. Peace. Shalom.